Hello everybody and welcome back to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. And in the last one we finally went mining with the dwarves and we finished it. It was a long mission but we did finish it. And now all we have to do is talk to Cecil and get our reward. And after that we're gonna go to the tavern and basically arm wrestle so we can get that quest out of the way. And then I think I'm gonna exit Bergen by the front door and see what's out there.
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
Okay, nice. 3,000. How much do I need for the next set of armor and weapon? I think it's somewhere around 5,000 if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I'll see you guys at the tavern. Okay, apparently these guys are in their room. Okay, they're sleeping. I think Sheldon doesn't have anything to say. Let's see if we can arm wrestle.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so? Care to check if that's still true?
Sounds good. Ready to take me on?
Give me your best shot.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm. I heard human women need only sit astride a man's breeds for their bellies to be full.
You're one strong son of a bitch.
Thanks.
You should take on Skalen. He beat me and Yarpen, and now beats his chest over it. The old company'd be in your debt if you thrashed him.
Jealous bunch, aren't you?
That's a hint, by the way. Hey Yarpin, I remember you had a lot of dialogue, so let's go through all of that first.
Did you fight it, Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. Ah, it was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage as I heard it.
All right, brave bastard, that's true. Prefer to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee, except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south, but most men of the banner lie in the catacombs, along with their standard. The Dun banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die. I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack, but I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, it had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine?
No, I haven't. A free Upper Aedirn is in the interests of any decent fellow.
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses, but try to put your animosity aside.
Oh, we hate them. That's a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge or their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
Ah, maybe not all of them. But Isleheart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her ass to Dijkstra just to learn the plans of the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into cock. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanad Island. Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, Geralt, but you do all right. So I'd appreciate, as soon as Saskia's better, slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Getting anywhere with the new recruits?
Like whores in a brothel, they're ploughing away at full speed. Saskia's army's full of men better at holding their pricks and a weapon. But Zoltan and I are helping them catch up. Most importantly, they don't lack spirit.
They won't defeat Henselt's regulars with zeal alone.
Ah, we'll show you what an army facing either victory or death is capable of. For we've no other choice, Geralt.
Alright, let's arm wrestle.
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit, somehow.
Old fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Show me what you got.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
I've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
It was very unusual.
What would be unusual is if you return home sober for once. You won't trick me into buying you around. Listen, Skalen Burden beat all our old company, and it gets bragging about it right and left. Someone needs to knock him down a peg. I'll make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, one more to defeat, and this little side quest is over. Let's hope he's around here, and I don't have to search for him. Alright, finally found him. So, let's arm wrestle. Oh, I can tell him about the mine.
The mine's safe again. Any plans to do something with it?
Course. Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposits go to waste. My uncle says they'll put Vergen right back on his feet. Zoltan's talking about a shared enterprise or some such. He's to manage operations with my uncle as general overseer. We just gots to save the town first.
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Okay. And finally...
Hey, Skalen. Wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but
What?
you may have beaten Dopey and Sneezy, but don't expect me to be such a pushover.
Show me what you're made of.
Alright. Wanna take me on?
Show me what you're made of.
Yeah, I think this is a bit difficult. No, 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 no. Come on. There we go.
I believe I'd split a rock with my dick sooner than I'd beat you at arm wrestling.
I guess that makes me the new champion of Vergen.
No shame in losing to the White Wolf. Though there's one who could still be a match for you.
Who?
The mighty Numa. I wrestled him in Kovir. Couldn't move my arm for the next week. They say he don't play fair. But that's just losers talking. You ever wrestle him? Give him my regards.
I will.
Okay, now back to the inn. Oh, and by the way, if you have trouble finding him, his house is right over here, by the inn. Okay, before we go talk to those dwarves, let's get these. So, Harpy contract. Take. Something about closure of mines. Take. The Harpy contract. Learn more about Harpies.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Ah, you've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
Okay, did no other contract get updated? Or were those all about the mine and the one I did with the guys? Yeah, apparently I only have the Harpy contract. I need to get some traps.
It was very unusual.
I taught Skalen a lesson.
Did you beat him?
Heard his joints crack.
Probably already has a compress of firm young tits on his arm. In any case, I'm grateful and want you to have this rune stone.
Don't be afraid of him!
Okay, that's nice. Where's...
Consider Skalen humbled.
Always told the old fart he was shite. You're a good sort, Geralt. Here's a rune stone from the company to improve your weapons with.
Okay, that's nice. Let's see, Dandelion and Zoltan, do you have anything to say? And I hope that health bar doesn't stay up there.
I've heard enough of flying.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
Bergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam established. There were lots of them just 500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3 years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
Okay, I think we... Didn't we already went through all of these?
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
How? Has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Yorvith?
He stood all gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
The Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Bergen. We watched day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
Yeah, I think we already talked about all of this.
Letho knows a lot about me.
Sir, is it worth sticking?
I wanted to talk to you about the...
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saskia's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they win.
Even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
Okay, that's about enough. Dandelion.
You won't trick me into buying you around.
You hugged a bear or what?
Alright, I have to get some harpy traps. Okay, when did this appear? And no new quest. I guess all of these notices are part of the other quests. Okay, that's weird. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up. Okay, the guy with harpy traps. I think it's this one up here. So let's see if I can make traps or just buy them outright.
There goes the piece, eh?
Squirrels, witches, an army led by a woman.
Get used to it. Lady Saskia will defeat Hensel definitely.
Okay, he doesn't have traps. Oh, actually, it's the one here. Okay, he has traps. And I have the trap, harpy trap, okay. Can I make it by meditating? I don't think so. I think I have to... Oh, not that. Okay, where is it? RP trap. I have two of these. Okay, I'll get the ingredients and hopefully I have enough. And I'll make a couple of traps. And then I'll see you at the entrance to the city. And we'll explore a little bit. Alright guys, I made my traps, 10 of them. It says there's 7 nests and to use traps, so I made 10 to have a couple of extra. And here we are at the entrance. Because this way was basically nothing, so let's see what we have here. Also, the oath-breaker is gonna cost me about 3,000 just to buy the diagrams. Okay, let's see what's outside. Okay, what do we have here? A key required, and if I'm not mistaken, she's gonna give us that key.
Greetings, Vatgern. I'm glad to see you again.
Again?
Flotsam? The fire? Funny how these things work. I'll never forget that. Oh, unimportant. Needless to say, I'm deeply indebted.
Sorry.
No need to be. But I feel I should pay you back somehow. I've started anew here, you know. That always builds confidence. Sure I can't tempt you with something?
I really want this. But let's say this first and hopefully we can still get this. Okay, so she sells ingredients. Okay, we still have this.
Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is?
It is if you want it to be. We elves might seem strange by your standards. You saved my life. A bit of joy as recompense is not too much to ask.
Yeah, I don't want to say this. So, enjoy the show, guys.
I'm intrigued. It's been a tough day. I think some joy might do me good.
Okay, is that it? And why did my clothes change? Wasn't she supposed to give me a key?
Am I ever glad to have that debt off my mind?
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for us both. Oh, I have a memento for you. Take this.
A key?
To an old mine pit. I've no use for it, but you're quite the...
All right. Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Okay, I think now we can go here. And if I'm not mistaken... don't I have a map of this place? No. Or is it this way? A key required. It might be that way, where you find that blood sword. But for now, I wanna be outside the Vergon on this side. And let's see what kind of trouble we find out here. I think this is the burned village for the quest that elf gave us. Let's look around. Bodies.
Strange. I smell sulfur.
Anything? Just found one body. Got it? Let me activate the quest. It's already activated. So... doesn't give me... Actually, I have to go all the way up there. But I kinda wanna explore down here, so... it came this way. Let's go this way. Oh, hello, elves. Can I talk to any of you?
Greetings. Blah, blah, blah.
What?
Greetings.
Okay, this is rather boring. Anything hidden here? No. Okay, map-wise, we're kinda on the right track. And this is where we came from, that little elf girl. Let's visit this house here, let's see what we find. We chickens. And I think those are harpies over there. Yeah, I think this is where we can finish the quest. They're gonna attack me.
Medallion's telling me something.
Okay, so is there something in this house?
Witcher, I might have some work for you.
Who was this? Alright, let's see what this guy wants, and then I'll probably end the episode, and the next one I'm gonna clear those harpies out, and we'll see after that.
Did I hear you mention a job?
Indeed, one very much in your line. I know a collector in Vengerberg. He pays well for all kinds of monster-related curios.
Ericus venom? Necker hearts? Sounds doable.
Harpy feathers.
Uh-huh. Why feathers?
I never asked. Got the order and that's that. Interested?
What kind of coin are we talking about?
Why don't we do a test? Bring me a bundle of fine feathers, for which I'll pay you, and if we're both satisfied, we'll figure things out.
He's gonna want more than a bundle? That'll mean a lot of traipsing around.
A few more, yes. So?
I'll keep my eyes open, but no promises. I've got more important things to deal with.
Okay, collect 10 harpy feathers. And lucky us, we have a quarry filled with harpies. Okay, but I'm gonna do this in the next episode. So, okay, music's on. I think that harpy aggroed on us, but I don't want to fight her, so let me run away. Okay, she shouldn't follow us all the way here. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave you here for now. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy what I do. Maybe share the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a nice day.